Sprayer's done. Who's running his engine? Case Puma. Why is the Case Puma running his engine? Because I need to go and collect bales. Okay. This guy up to the top here. I may just load 1,000 litres into the sprayer and be done with that. We'll keep the truck close by, but I don't think it's going to need more than... Oh, I'm going to have to pull it off the field though, because that's a thing. Okay, watch the train tracks, nobody coming. Find a tractor. What are we doing? Coming up on 10 o'clock, so not bad right now. Oh, bouncy, bouncy, stay out of the crop, because we will decimate the crop if we drive over it. Which is why I'm a little worried about the tractor at this end, because gonna have to figure out... Whoa, dude, no, bad. Yeah, see. Oh, I went round the wrong way. It's over there. Let's keep it below 40. I should have expanded the map and looked at how far we got. I didn't, so I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to get in the cab at this point, because... So there's no crop in this bit at the end here. We are going to have to plough the outer edge of this field once it's done. Don't know if it's got stones in it elsewhere. Alrighty. Now, how do I get to the sprayer? Answer, I do not. So, we'll park that there. Can turn that off. Oh. So, engine on. Actually, let's hold the boom up. Doopy-doopy-doo. There we go. Right. Fill that up to about 1,000. About that. All right. And we get to turn around. I don't think I am going to do the rest with worker now. I'm going to need to turn around here. Unfold the boom, because we're now safely in the field. Turn on the thing at the front. And turn on the thing at the back. Go. All right. So again, this is not going to improve our environmental score now, but it will when we harvest it next month, which is good because it'll give our harvest score a boost. And I kind of like that as a plan. So we're not actually using too much here. 1,000 litres, I mean, we put in, what was it, about 2,000 litres. We got most of this field done. We are going to need this July 1 to fertilise the field that currently has all the hay bales in it. But once that's done, we have to wait till August 1 to do all the rest of the grass fields. I had to cut that grass field early because we were completely out of silage. Fortunately, had just enough food in with the both cattle sheds, so not a problem too bad. And those red stripes down the field, they're from the tram lines. So we got a pretty ropey field when it comes to having tram lines on them. Ew. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to say I'm not too bothered about bits that are getting missed here. It's an improvement. It is going to make a difference to the environmental score, and that's really all that matters for now. Oh, hello. Bye-bye. Let's put that on cruise control and deal with spamming idiots. And submit report, block this user, bye. Done. Meanwhile, back on the field. So I don't know why. It's probably something to do with the density of pixels that we see. And on some lines we're just getting it's all, the entire windrow is red, or the entire tram line is red. And others it's just bits and pieces. This is good. I think we've just got to go to the end of this and we'll be done. Oh no, we have to turn the corner. So how's this field looking now? It's not going to change. So we look here, it's still got appalling nitrogen levels, and that is not going to change until we harvest it. Same with these. These are new purchases, so nitrogen last year was garbage. Now it's good, but we can't see that until the crop's pulled. Was that where I drove into the crop there? Maybe. Oh no, that's where I drove into the crop. Spun out. That's okay, it'll take its time. But yeah, we are using a lot of fertilizer on this field. But it's another one that can be cotton next year. Well, it would have been cotton anyway if I'd waited till winter to buy it. I'm doing cotton in all the new, every field I purchase new is going to be cotton. The farmers around here generally don't plant cotton, so I'm not double cotton on a field. And then everything that's got soybeans and corn in will plant cotton, and everything that's got cotton this year will be planted soybeans and corn. Probably plant a couple of these up here as well. Sadly, pigs don't eat oats. If pigs eated oats, we could put these in the thing over there. Actually, we could put everything in the silo over there anyway, because this batch of oats I'm not planning to sell. Sorry, I'm not planning to keep. So I just want to wait till their best sell time. We'll check on that. shortly. For now, just do the farm work. Yeehaw. All right, last little bit. And should meet everything. It does. Good. So, perfect application of stuff. I might on the next farm actually use the passive mirror mounted sensors on a small tractor. Just have that one tractor used for spraying or whatever. And we are done. We can fold everything. Turn off the sensor. Oops, I hit a tree. No, I'm hitting the edge of the map. Okay. Oops. Drive that over there and click set destination. You need to go back to the main yard and hang out for a day. I'm going to stick you there. Off you go. Off you go. Yeah, sometimes workers take their time figuring out where they're going. But why does that only reckon I've got 491 litres? Oh no, 4,914. Okay, I'll let it off. That's actually what should be in there. So, the rest of spraying this year is just grass. Grass doesn't use much nitrogen, so that's the thing. Now, take it easy around here, because I have my crops on both sides of this. I do not want to bounce in the air and end up in either of them. Chase that tractor. Go! Oh, we are going to catch him. No trouble. We do go twice as fast, so there is that. Actually, I think we might go more than twice as fast. I think this tractor may be a 25-mile-an-hour tractor. Oh, and he's slowing down for the train crossing. Whee! Okay, I win. Awesome. Then we'll get the bale collector out, we'll go collect the bales, put them away, and I think we are... That was a job that needed doing, wasn't there? Go on, tell me it was get paid for fertilising that field I just fertilised. Whoa! Actually, I'm not sure it was. Oh no, it was harvest some spinach. I don't have a spinach harvester. I have no intention of having a spinach harvester, so I'm not harvesting spinach. Alrighty, we are back at the farm. I will leave. Well, do I want to? Actually, no. I'll put the fertilizer back in the shed at the back. It's a better plan. Okay, take the straps off, unfold the back, jump out. Ooh, was a little close. And put this over here. What about that? Back in, we can jet out of here. Now, what's the reckoning that the John Deere is at the farm? Oh, he's about to get here. Ooh, gonna make it through this bit. May not make it through that. We need to get out of his way because he's going to tank through there. And we're going to park up. Awesome stuff. Turn the engine off. Let's feed the dog while we're here. Hey, get out the street. Crazy dog. I'm going to get the case. I'm probably going to need to buy a lot of diesel as well. So I already had the engine running. John Deere will shut down automatically over there. That's good. I do like the crumble. Oh, there's the dog. I do like the crumbly noise of driving along the gravel. We usually have the sound turned down quite a lot. I'm not sure how it affects the stream. The stream's taking direct feed from the game, and I can adjust my volume as I see fit. And I don't think that changes anything. Because okay, so I have a desktop controller for the speakers, and I'm adjusting the volume by hardware, which is detached from the computer. The computer doesn't know what volume setting I have for that volume control, and then I also have in-game volume control and system volume control, which are all separate. Oh, stop. So I can have the game sound as loud as I want. Or sorry, I can have the speaker sound as loud as I want. Completely independent from what the system thinks the sound output is. Which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, it's a it's a surround sound 5.1 set of speakers that requires all of the audio outputs from the back of the PC, which generally dictates what motherboard I'm going to get. I got the Asus B650 Tough Gaming plus Wi-Fi, which has those ports in. But you have to get the Tough Plus to have those ports on the back, and I think the B850 doesn't come with them because it has more ports for we're done. It has more ports for USB and other gubbins in the back, which eliminates the speaker ports. That does mean I'm trading off about 5% of the graphics speed capabilities, because I'm running an AM4 graphics port rather than a AM5 graphics port. That's a bit sad, really, because the B650s had AM4 graphics ports and an AM5 SSD port. It's like, no, AM4 is perfectly adequate for SSDs when you're not doing serious things that require lots of data movements. I'm happy to trade the data movements because games don't move much data. Okay, that one. But it would have been nice if we got AM5 graphics with AM4 SSD options, because, like I said, I don't need an AM4 or an AM5 graphics. But I do like my sound things, so I really, really, really want to be able to connect my speakers in the back. I did buy... Now, why did I buy it? I think my previous... this used to be a Digital Storm PC, and I think the sound output failed at one point. So I bought a USB sound box that you could plug the 5.1 and 7.1 speakers into, but it was always giving me problems. Sometimes it just say, yeah, no, I'm just going stereo. I'm not going to bother with all the other speakers that you have attached, and that can get annoying at times. But so I still have that, but I would prefer to be able to plug my speakers into the motherboard because it just appears to be better that way. I would, it's like I don't actually need to upgrade this PC right now. I've got a good graphics card. I'm losing a little bit of performance because of the motherboard I have, but it's not that significant. I do have another PC which Teenage Osa used to use, and that one only has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it is suffering. Mrs. Osa does we have a cricket machine attached to it, and she does various design stuff on it. She's got some other machines that plug into it as well. And 8 megabytes or 8 gigabytes of RAM is not sufficient for graphic programs. I think she tends to do most of her graphic prep on her PC, which does have enough stuff, and once the files are created, she'll transfer them over to the other machine. But it does keep coming up with, oh, it's not enough memory to do a thing, and it's like, ugh, really? Or it's just slow because it's constantly swapping things in and out of the swap file. I think I would like to upgrade the motherboard, the processor, and the RAM. We do have 4 8 gigabyte RAM chips in our old Digital Storm PCs, which supposedly should work in that PC. But I have tried them and they don't work. So, just to keep things easy, I would prefer to get a motherboard, and I think they do motherboards with 16 gigabytes of RAM. And if I want to drive down to, who are the people? Micro Center. They sell it all attached. So here's a motherboard with the RAM loaded and the processor. So all I would have to do is pull those components out of the box and reattach everything else that's in there. The other problem is it doesn't have a graphics card at all. It uses motherboard graphics. So putting in an older graphics card, that would work. I think I got an old GTX 1080, which there's nothing wrong with it. Would significantly improve the graphics on that PC. I could use. Okay, that's all the hay done. Hey. So we put this away. Are we done with stuff now? It's only 1 o'clock on June 1, and it looks like we're done with stuff. It's amazing. So we'll turn that off. Go find the 6R, which is over there. I'll just drive. Oh, I've only got 400 litres of fertiliser in it. Say I only got 400 litres of fertiliser in it. That is probably totally adequate for just topping off those grass fields. I'm just going to park this in nose first, we'll turn that off, come back to there, and we can see that, if we go here, no, back to there, nitrogen. So these are not 60, 40. And that's 0. So this one's at 0 because we just cut it. And these are at 40. So we've only got to bump it up by 40 kilos per hectare to restore this field to what it needs to be to make grass happy. And the same with these two. Now I did purchase soil information for that one, so that's okay. I think when we cut this next month, this is going to need a boost in soil information as well after it's been cut. But not a problem. So the last thing we need to do is we can sleep for the day. So let's sleep till 7. We don't need to be up early in the morning.